hold down. Oh, oh no. When I fall a distance. Never knowing which way's up, down. It's never what it seems when it's all I'm ever missing. And it feels as though I'm waiting. And I don't need no head in my hands to know I'm ever heading way south. I think I'll find it all somewhere between the ice and fire, 'cause it's all I'm ever thinking. And I need another savior. I don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of this is jaded somehow. It's not me. To be. Never good at reading signposts. I lost my way at 1:15. I'd shed a tear if I could even conjure up emotion. And I'm hungry for a feeling. I don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of it is jaded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up. Find that it's the hardest to don't hear anything about it right now. Take down all of this is jaded somehow. It's not me. So fade a little off in the wind. Make it up, break it up. Find that it's the hardest to be.
There we go. Apologies about that. It had reset my audio devices for some reason. Don't know why. It just did. We should now have game audio. We should have Lou audio. This game seems super fucking loud. I don't know if it's just me. And this is like quite low down as well. It's a touch that, yeah, see, I think it is as well, but is that better? Now you'll probably end up having to turn your stream up now to hear the game, but unfortunately the fucking volume on it is incredibly boomy. But yeah, I saw this game. It seemed like, you know, my kind of vibe. I'm digging it. And we needed something to play after Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, and I've had this in my library for a while, and I wanted to play it, so let's give it a fucking go, shall we? Make sure you are seated comfortably.
In pain, plagued by sickness, haunted by your own looming mortality? Not anymore. Now there's Icarite, a technological miracle that lets us transfer consciousness from one body to another. That's right. Humanity's wildest dream has been fulfilled. The dream of immortality. Now, when sickness or old age starts dragging you down, you can bid on a brand new body at your local government auction house. Give yourself and your loved ones a new lease on life. And don't forget, the body subscription service is mandatory for all citizens 21 and older. So protect your investment. Always avoid illicit substances. Never skip any mandated shell inspections. And prioritize your well-being, physical, psychological, and especially financial. Any lapse subscription payments will result in
No
your body being
consequences
submitted to a
whatsoever.
And remember, any and all
It
violations
reminds.
will be
So I'm actually writing a
mortality.
TTRPG at the moment, and this is an element of it.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
That's not the point.
And at least tell me what's going on.
Just watch, okay? This is the best part. Where he's questioning the suspect.
And when are you gonna question me?
You want me to question you?
Don't you want to?
Should I handcuff you? We always handcuff suspects.
I think you'd better.
Sounds dangerous.
I'm always dangerous.
Too bad you didn't warn me before we got married.
Would that have changed your mind?
What if it had? Where do you think we'd be now?
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have.
Huh?
Ahoy! You're playing Nobody Wants to Die. So I'm gonna guess from that his wife's dead.
305, prohibition violation at intersection of
Breaking news. The president today signed into law a controversial bill reducing the age limit for free body subscriptions, despite earlier promises to the contrary.
Fucking politics.
Alright, I am going to fuck with the settings a little bit, because I don't know if you're getting this on stream as well, but the movement of my mouse is like super jittery, and I'm not sure what's doing that. So I'm just going to hop into settings. I am going to turn the audio back up now, though, because I can hardly fucking hear anything. If I just do this, though. There you go, keep the voices up higher. Right, let's see. Ah, this might be it. So VSync's off. Let's try turning that on. See if that helps. Is that better? Not massively. Flick that back off. I'm just going to drop everything down a smidge. Because it was on Epic, right? So let's try turning that high. Hey, that's better. It's a bit smoother. Interesting thing with the timer. What kind of game is it? It's sort of like a detective game. Drinking the evidence being shown. Good to know.
More and more smugglers getting caught. Lucky for me.
The butler did it.
Kara, how you feeling?
Ready to get back in the saddle, Chief? I sent you the papers.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at them. Can you hear this?
Fuck! What are you... Don't tear them up!
Fuck. The accident was barely 2 weeks ago. Look, the committee already thought you were a hot mess. Trying to come back this soon? That's just got them convinced. You know fucking medical miracle, James.
I've been in this department for half a century. It'd be a whole century if you counted all that overtime. All that off-the-books overtime? Bet the committee would love to get an earful of that.
Damn you, Kara.
Come on, Chief. You gotta let me come back.
My hands are tied. Officially.
Yeah? So unofficially, I'm all ears.
Political case.
I'm all hands in my eyes as well.
You'd be doing a favor for a guy whose signature trumps every test and commission out there.
Fuck yes! I owe you, Chief. Goddamn sick leave had me climbing the walls.
Not another word or I'll change my mind. Also, without your sync tests, can't get you back in the system. So I'm gonna put you with a liaison officer. She'll be the one with full access.
A babysitter? Fucking hell.
You asked for it, Sunshine. Wait, I'll put her on.
Very fancy. What does this button do?
Sullivan. Saved my ass more than once.
Oh, there we go. Moderate air pollution. Only moderate, that's pretty good. Congrats on your new body.
Another 100 fucking years of work and taxes. Great.
Blade Runner gun, future revolvers revive. I agree. It's like they're less prone to jamming. It just makes sense. Indefinite period signed on this day. 23/29. Okay. James Kara, holding ID, hereinafter referred to as the recipient, and the Office of Health hereinafter referred to as lender. Bodies 42, 6 foot, 163 pounds. Class E, 50% discount from the New York Police Department. Since featured barcode on right forearm, numerous scars on arms, legs, and torso. It says, is this like dollars? Loss of use to the aforementioned body. Eesh.
What the... fucking lock.
Welcome to the big city.
Brave new world. So immersive you could drown. But
It
of
looks
course,
dystopian
drowning
as
is
fuck.
forbidden.
I know, right? This is why I'm
Blocked
playing
like
it.
any other exit from paradise.
It's very me coded.
James? Kara? No, fuck that. No way. Forget it, Chief.
You're already on the line. James, Sarah Cotton. Sarah, James Karen. Let me go pull some strings. Back at him.
He dropped us into some bullshit, didn't he?
And I had such good stats up to now. Crap.
Yeah, I'm fucking thrilled to be working with you, too.
What can I say? Your reputation precedes you, especially after you fucked up half the city with that train.
Well, I don't remember much about the accident. People tell me it was kind of a spectacle.
You don't remember. So, what, you haven't synchronized yet?
Chief Steiner trusts me. That ought to be good enough for you, too.
Yeah, well, so did your partner, right? The one who ended up having to get their eco-right reconstructed.
Okay, I'm back. Here's what best friends do, right?
Sorry, boss.
Sarah, I've sent you all the authorizations. Forward the package to Karen. Look, you don't have to trust each other. Just report everything. Got it? Steiner out.
All right, let's get the show on the road. I need the address of the nearest post office.
Fine. Looks like TS-45-7.
You're in Times Square?
This is the last place they play good old-fashioned crime stories.
Yeah. You like watching how the cops used to do it?
Detectives, not cops. Big difference.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, movie buff. Go for the package. Platform 53D, Terminal 3.
I guess I got it right the first time. I didn't realize there was specific options. You know, I'm killing aliens and bugs. They're one and the same. It's the purple nurple.
Having a goal, any goal, is better than inactivity. An alternative to focusing on the symptoms and the memories. I'm 120 years old, and I don't have any strength left to keep recalling the past.
I mean, I am loving the vibe.
Look, James, we got off on the wrong foot.
I mean, I'd argue Blade Runner is a, like, noir film. Not traditional, but
Hey, people love me. That's just how it is.
I want you to understand, I'm in the home stretch for a fat promotion. I've been working my ass off, so I can't afford any mistakes right now. And, you know, you're sort
I
of
know what you mean,
notorious
though.
for unconventional methods.
Who? Me?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows you don't give two greasy rat shits about regulations. The only thing I ask is that we act professionally, okay?
I'm willing to give it a shot. No promises.
Great. Better than nothing, I guess.
That's the spirit. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, Sarah. You know why the cops got called to the baseball game? Because somebody stole second base.
Oh, for fuck's sake, James. Dad jokes?
the wheeze. The wheezy laugh. was about to say, what like, I thought I'd be getting out. And I am. That is a fancy as fuck car. Look at it. It's so fucking cool. Good voice work. It sounds like Harrison Ford. Like, I know it isn't, but...
Enter your full name and shipping code.
James Cara 77112P.
Police shipment. Additional verification required. Enter badge number.
984.
No authorization.
Shit. Sarah, I need access.
Oh, right. Enter my number. 116739.
Thanks. 116739.
Thank you. The package is on its way. We hope you enjoy it.
They still have the tubes. He's still using the goddamn pneumatic tubes for mail.
Badge. Missed carrying this lousy scrap of metal.
Just don't abuse it, yeah? Remember, you're not reinstated yet.
No worries.
This information is confidential and will be automatically destroyed after reading. Select a section to read the files.
Subject's name is Edward Green.
Who?
Hard to confuse this mug with anybody else. Green's sponsoring some kind of exhibition at Central Park. Saw it on the news earlier.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Let me look it up. Yep. It's supposed to be in a few days.
He'll have to get back on his feet pretty damn fast then.
Okay, Green, Edward.
I agree. I agree, Jay.
Oh, shit.
Sarah,
More mail tubes.
you okay?
Shit. Shit. Oh, I'm reading up on Green. Holy fuck. You know who this guy is?
Relax. This will be a routine job.
Routine my ass. What are we supposed to do?
We get in, pull the Icarite, and deliver to the Consciousness Transmission Center. No sweat.
You're telling me the Covenant Chief, the guy who used to be the Secretary of Health, his Icarite's just lying around in a dead body? Fucking hell! Why isn't this going through official channels?
Prevent a scandal. Keep his name out of the mud. You know what could happen if the Icarite of a guy like Green fell into the wrong hands? And the fewer people know about it, the better.
The atmosphere's tense because of this bill to reduce free body subscriptions.
Exactly. Look on the bright side. I'm betting Green's gratitude hits the gas on that dream promotion of yours.
Where's his body?
Fifth Avenue, top floor.
Looks like it's Green's own apartment. You'll get a chance to see the wannabe Olympus with your own eyes.
Want to tag along?
No. I'm not authorized for field work.
Neither am I at the moment. So, what's the harm?
No, I couldn't. That would be unprofessional, especially on a case this important.
Unprofessional, right? All right, I'm all up to speed.
Then let's get on with it.
Attention, documentation will be automatically destroyed.
James, I know you're not reinstated yet, but have you recovered from the accident? Like, mentally, I mean?
Absolutely not.
You looking out for me or for yourself?
For both of us. We're in the same boat, right?
Listen, you just kick back and put your feet up, all right? You've got nothing to worry about. I'll ping you when I get there. Car out.
And then we blacked out at the wheel.
So I took this job. I'd take any job at that point, even though political cases fester like rust-laced wounds. I was off to hang out with high society, of which I always had a low opinion. Maybe because it consisted mostly of low people.
It has the internal
At this
monologue and
altitude,
everything.
The air was so clean that without a smoke, I was beginning to suffocate. Shit.
James, camera. This was supposed to be an accident.
Fucker's hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like, last?
Mm-hmm. Let's pull the Icarite and get out of here.
Damn. He really got cooked, didn't he? Well, I'm still gonna need a photo for identification.
I mean, it could be him.
Could doesn't cut it. We have to be sure. This is guesswork, James. I won't identify him. Not officially.
I have an idea. You won't like it.
This is a federal case, James.
And we're supposed to pull Green's Icarite, not someone's. Moving on to reconstruction.
Ooh, fancy gadget time. Hold primary when the left bar is active. Hold secondary when the right bar is active. Hold both when they're both active. Okie dokie, seems simple enough. Allows you to rewind time. That seems very helpful as a detective. Yellow area in the reconstructor indicates the moment when something significant happened. Hold Q to move the indicator to the yellow area in the reconstructor. If you have moved the indicator too far, hold E to return it. So yeah, left and right.
You seen this?
What? Some kind of anomaly. Who cares? It's green. Pull its Icarite and let's go.
Enter anomaly zone to look for more traces. Point at Green's head and hold to analyze his Icarite.
The Icarite's melted.
So, that's his insurer's problem. Come on, let's go.
Sarah, he's dead.
What? Like, you mean final death? Dead?
Sarah, listen. I've seen this before. Up close. Take a few deep breaths. Then we'll start looking for who did it.
We have to report this. We have to. Anything beyond that, it's... I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
Sarah, relax. You're not doing anything. Got it? You're not even here.
If only it were that simple.
Omega code 112358. Suspected murder. The right side of the body is more heavily charred. The tree must have exploded after he'd been hanged.
Okay, this is fancy.
James, stop doing this.
It wasn't just a fire. Find the cause and we're out of here.
I mean, trees don't tend to explode. Hold Q or E, swipe over the yellow area in the reconstructor, then enter the anomaly zone and look for more traces.
The gel's flammable. It may have been a short circuit, or someone could have ignited it deliberately. I need to find the source.
James, don't fucking ignore me.
Allows you to X-ray objects. Hold the button and follow the wires to find the generator. When you find it, aim at it. Cool.
Well, I can see you're having a great time.
Right.
Perhaps murder, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that is a fucking great name for a gin, but...
Someone with the president?
I recognize him.
Wait, it's Green.
Old Shell?
The first one.
That's bullshit.
Which does not change the fact that even before inventing the Icarus,
That's
he was
this
a big
year.
shot in politics.
Holy shit. It's this year.
What the fuck is this?
A bike. Or rather, a wheel off a bike.
And people rode on it? How?
Like a motorcycle. But you had to push those things around and around with your feet to make it go.
Ouch.
Disconnect.
The main transformer's under the floor.
But why is there wiring in a tree?
Shit, my eyes. Smells like a fucking distillery. Someone set up the short circuit.
Kinda concerning thought. Yup. I mean, if any country in the world is going to forget how to ride the bike, it's going to be America, let's be honest.
Kara, what are you doing?
This was a murder, Chief. Not an accident. 100% sure.
I don't want drop whatever shit you picked up. You're going to write a clean report about a tragic accident. Got me?
You pronounced murder wrong.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. All you were supposed to do was pull Green's Icarite. End of story.
Can I get it on the record that I strongly advised against this course of action?
I should have known better. I should have known you couldn't handle it, but it's just an Icarite pull, I thought. Surely Kara can't buck up something that simple.
Trying to tell you, there's no Icarite to pull. Green's got oxidized. It's a homicide, and it's staring us in the face, like it or not. Now I can look into this, and
It's not our case. Write it up as a suicide.
oh, it's a suicide now. I thought it was an accident.
You can call it a motherfucking ascension for all I care. Just get it off our books.
Someone didn't have their oats this morning.
Sit here, the word all stinks. It's not just Green's rotting corpse.
Wow. Key to the city. Always wondered what one of those looked like.
I always wondered what the fucking point was.
He was there. That's his signature.
And look what happened to him.
Declaration of Immortality of the USA. Wait, you can't. What? It doesn't let me scroll? That doesn't seem right. Like, I can see the scroll wheel on this. It doesn't let me scroll for some reason. So I actually can't read that, which is annoying. I would have liked to have read that, but yeah. It won't let me for some reason.
Okay, so he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in.
This one, it lets me scroll. Central Park becomes a museum. Well, it's a free event. Selected on the Association of New York College of Art Curators. The sole sponsor of the exhibition is Edward Green. Interesting. Sole proprietor of the art event.
Green sponsored it.
When I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut. But after this disaster, Green shut down the whole program.
Well, the first mission did crash.
Yeah, during the landing, everything else went smooth as silk. You know, it had to be some kind of sabotage. You mix in political bullshit and poof, the whole program goes up in smoke. He was clearly trying to get rid of those. Didn't make it.
Or someone stopped him.
The commander at New York GD. Sending the list of people you asked for, all of them were cross-checked on multiple levels. Political ties have been confirmed by some of my anti-corruption friends. None of these people, after conviction, will be able to appeal for any reason. Likewise, none of the relevant political figures will be linked, so risk is minimized. What's the next move? Interesting.
Maybe I'll just let sleeping dogs lie.
Thanks. My blood pressure didn't need to get any higher.
God, that's gotta fuck up the planet though, right? Like, if no one's dying. Like, there's been a lot of science fiction stuff about this.
See how much good he's done? He helps children. Orphans, supposedly.
We can't know for certain. I mean, maybe he really did help them.
Oh, sure. He helped them all sign up for the first body subscriptions that they could never afford.
A real man of the people. At least that's what he wants you to see.
Right. Total bullshit. I've never understood this stuff.
Yet it doesn't surprise me in the least
What,
that Green
Shibari?
was into it.
Guy has a fragrance museum in his home?
Aromatherapy helps with synchronization.
Aromatherapy. Sure. Pity we're all rolling around in sewage.
James,
He did.
is that chocolate?
He's got a Shibari artwork on his wall.
Can I, oh, can I ask you to do something for me?
What, you want me to steal evidence?
No. I mean, yes. Listen, could you describe the scent to me?
Good choice.
It's kind of like...
Grease.
It's like taking synthetic tobacco and smearing it on your fingers.
Tell you what, why don't you try describing it in a way that doesn't sound gross?
Give it a shot.
I mean, it doesn't really smell like any of those, right?
Leather jacket. You know those relic clothes from museums? Made from animals. Like that.
Okay, let's try this another way. Does it make you feel something when you smell it? Emotions?
Hungry.
James, anything.
You think it's edible?
Glossing right over the emotion talk. Okay, look, that sample's probably over 100 years old. Food spoiled in the past. It could make you really sick.
Okay, emotions. Let's see. It's dark, bitter, and warm. And it fills my heart with joy, I guess. That good enough?
So, some smeared tobacco, a leather jacket from a museum, and you feel joy in your heart?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get back to work.
There's so many things to see in his office.
It looks like a door. It must be open remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray.
Code not required.
Open sesame.
Right, I'm gonna look at the tree real quick. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's definitely Shibari. Among other things.
I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree too.
Some enjoy that.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
He never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Icarite. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you
Interesting.
telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
Yup.
James?
Probably synthetic. What you might call tobacco adjacent, or shit, maybe they are real.
James, tell me you're not going to steal a cigar.
Kind of want to.
I may be a lot of things, but I'm no fucking thief.
Oh, and here I thought you had no shame at all.
I don't. Still not a fucking thief, though.
Okay, so we've searched all the desk and stuff. So we open that room up. Let's have a quickie look down here again. Hold spacebar along with Q&E to speed up the reconstruction.
Someone flooded the transformer and it caught fire. Cable acted like a fuse. That's what caused the explosion.
It's getting more and more obvious why nobody wants to work with you.
I'll look for any pre-explosion traces, then we're out of here.
James, I wasn't born yesterday. You said that before, and I don't believe you.
Okay, this is some kind of emblem? It's starting to get interesting. Someone carved this date long ago. What's up with the snake?
Check the encyclopedia.
Someone tried to smash that glass before the explosion. Cracked it and left a handprint.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this.
Now, why would you do that, Mr. Mayor?
What's he doing?
Oh, you're finally paying attention. Great. So, now the question is, did Green try to crack open that plate with his own forehead? Or did somebody else use Green's forehead like a ball-peen hammer?
I'm gonna guess the latter.
Why can't we see the killer in the reconstruction?
He covered his tracks pretty damn skillfully.
So someone was here. Fucking hell.
Got a
What?
bottle of
You
something
gonna
in his
tattle
hand.
to the chief again?
Would you just let that drop already? What's done is done. No point in picking at it.
Wait. We're not going to work like this. There's gotta be at least a baseline of trust here.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, except we're running out of time to figure out how the tree got set on fire. So, come on. Chop chop.
Shit.
What happened?
Fuses just blew.
What? Why?
The reconstructor needs massive amounts of energy. Sometimes the limiter doesn't adjust to the environment and pop. uses.
Here you go.
You turned on the emergency lights. I wonder what the chief would have to say about that.
Don't thank me, and for fuck's sake, get a move on.
I do like how sassy she is.
Something went off here. Probably some kind of relic.
Best of friends, always auspicious wins.
To the best of friends, always auspicious wins. Green. That asshole had friends. Hard to believe.
I'm getting a bad head off this thing.
I wonder which one's the best friend now.
I wonder why a gift from Green is in his own home. Let's see what the patient has to say. Match to Green's blood type. He was fighting with someone.
Or he cut himself as he jumped.
Sarah, think outside of the box. I can come up with obvious ideas myself. He fell from there. If he cut himself in the railing, there should be blood on it. Blood. I'll come back to that later. Someone must have pushed him. No trace of blood on the railing.
So he didn't cut himself here. This is weird.
Green's fingerprints are on the railing.
So he was leaning against it?
Looks that way. They came from this side.
They?
Half of the reconstruction is inconsistent. Someone must have been messing with it.
There's a door each side.
Now we're talking.
Very foggy in here, isn't it? Socrates defense. Casually have that knocking around. I feel like there should be like more shit over here.
We don't have enough information to find the other one.
Alright, let's try the other side, shall we? What's over here? These are all him? Or is this the family? I think it's all supposed to be him, right? Nothing over here. Okay, it seems weird that there's just nothing over here.
How do you think this went down?
Green gave up after the fight and did whatever the perpetrator told him to. I'm thinking he put the rope around his own neck and then destroyed his own Icarite.
Well, in any case, Green didn't jump. Someone pushed him.
He's already been stabbed by that point, right?
Wait, there's a blood trail here.
He must have gotten cut before the hanging. Do you have a UV lamp?
I don't leave home without it.
Discover traces on surfaces. Yeah, this is fine. Reminds me of Condemned.
He was walking up these stairs. Unusual shape. Like he was lying here.
He's talking to someone.
More like he's begging for mercy. Another trace of blood.
Hit it with the UV lamp.
Must have been bleeding a lot. Oh, look at that. The tracks connect. You think he deserved what he got?
I do. And it still wasn't enough.
Shit. Sounds like you hated his guts.
Oh, please.
This
He's got something
entire
on his clothes.
case stinks.
Chemical?
Huh. The reconstructor's coming up goose eggs on its composition.
Goose eggs.
Rare as shit then. It stretches across the floor. I'll switch to UV. Tracks lead this way. Looks like Green is rummaging around the transformer.
I mean, the dude looks pretty fucked up already, right?
The cables are torn out, same as the one around Green's neck.
You think he did it?
I think someone made him do it.
Oh shit. What a fucking mess.
I think Batman would be jealous of this guy's detective gadget. Yeah, you won't fucking kidding. You can literally rewind time. That's pretty useful in a lot of
You know what I
situations,
think?
right?
I think it all looks exactly the way the perpetrator wanted it to.
Seriously? You're repeating yourself.
There's something here.
Another M.
James? I've lost visual.
Hey, little buddy. Snake friend.
Will you come back to me?
James!
Sarah?
James, where you at?
Honestly, you don't want to know.
Whatever. The feds are on their way there, so consider this a heads up. If they find you, I don't fucking know you.
Are you? You're serious? We've been friends for fucking decades and you're gonna hang me out to dry? How's the situation?
They're coming. Time to clean up.
Sarah, if we're gonna keep working together, you're gonna have to promise me something.
What?
That you'll never do anything behind my back again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are we gonna pinky swear? Should I let you know every time I change a fucking tampon? James, the feds are coming. So, grow a pair and please, with a fucking cherry on top, clean up this mess.
Whoa.
Yes. Now, come on. Move before they bust us.
Nobody'll even know I was here. I'm gonna leave a mess after all. Nobody'll even know I was here. I leave the body of a dead god on the flaming Mount Olympus. Time to go back to the underworld he cast us all into.
That's an interesting intro to a game.
In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarite completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one.
Guessing the first one's his wife, which is why we keep seeing her. It's my guess, anyway. No Pokeballs for me, Chief. I mean, I don't know where I'm going. I would assume up.
The nose hair burning stench of synthetic tobacco fills the staircase. Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Almost.
That came up briefly with an examine thing there, didn't it? Is that not suspicious? I definitely saw an examine thing pop up there, but... Big Brother is watching you, huh?
Who's paying off your body, huh? I think I deserve something.
Take your hands off me.
Tyrell. Nice. I mean, that's a pretty nice apartment, to be honest. I'd be pretty fucking happy with that. Like, it's only a shitty building, don't get me wrong, but...
James, Kara, how was your day?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I'm glad to hear that. Due to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
City train derailed, taking a terrible toll. Numerous reports of explosions and gunshots. Police offer no comment.
How much time has passed? I feel like I'm taking them more and more often. You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me, and you won't have long to live. Hard to believe it's been almost 100 years. At parties, I said I smashed it with the ball during the game. The truth is, it was after the game. And I had a ball-shaped stone trophy. A football trophy.
That is such a weirdly laid out poster. That's such a weird poster layout. Like, the text is fucking all over the place. Like, it's clearly supposed to say you live more than once, but like, why lay it out like that? That's so weird. I mean, looks like they got VHS tapes
Actors
at
in
least.
their own bodies. Now that was cinema.
The fuck is this? Is it a car headlight or something? I'm guessing so. Well, that's dystopian as fuck, isn't it? Like the fake, the fake view. And that's the real view. Yeah, the music is fucking brilliant. Like, the aesthetic of this is so fucking cool. Just look at it. Look at it. It's so fucking pretty.
The sun turned out to be the price for immortality. Nobody remembers when we lost sight of it. Once upon a time, bugs swarmed around neon signs. I'd say we're worthy successors. This site. In the first days after changing into this shell, the shakes were so bad I couldn't come out here. Denver. The city sprawls in every direction. It's only a matter of time before it starts devouring itself. This infernal racket is the pulse of the city, the main artery leading to the CTC itself.
What does this even say?
mind in a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like. I had to sell this car. The car was great, but started to fall apart. It wasn't safe either. When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage.
Photoshopped your wife.
I bet every one of those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street. I don't know how I was lucky enough to even meet a woman like that.
New voicemail message from Old Bastard.
Kara, I'm waiting for a report. You know which one. I advise you to get a move on.
Congratulations on the new body. We hope synchronization's gone smoothly. At the same time, we want to present you with a list of documented ailments, defects of your new shell. Lactose intolerance, bronchial asthma, scoliosis, allergy to heaven nuts? Not even heard of them. Caprica, cocoa aroma, hypertension. We wish you many happy years in your new body. Wow. Artificial spices. I mean, probably everything else in this world seems to be artificial, right?
Sun. We never had time to go there.
The only artificial island with realistic synthetic sun. Ooh. Devil you. Is that blood in the bed? It looks like it's floating if it is, but...
Shit, Seth. I'm sorry your luck ran out the way it did. Really sorry.
Killer mustache though, goddamn. Sealed that shut. Can't go to sleep without my floating blood either. Yeah. It's
As
tasty.
usual. Finally.
Also, it's a communal bathroom. It's like an elevator. That's kind of fucked up.
Hey, I was still using it.
Fully clothed.
You know, if it wasn't for that badge, I would have fucked you up a long time ago.
Yeah, right back at ya.
Cocky, are we? What's your first move then?
Left jab.
Block and a quick right.
Dodge and a hook from below.
Elbow block and a headbutt.
Kick to the shin and a quick right jab to the nose.
Before you swung that foot, you'd be picking your teeth up off the floor. 1-0.
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, It's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
Get moving there or what? Get out.
It's time to take care of it. I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board.
God, that doesn't look great, does it? Okay, yeah, don't have any of those. Got it.
Sarah,
How's the job going?
to complete my report, I need to summarize the evidence. I need access to the system.
You heard Chief Steiner. He wants it classified as a suicide and sent straight to him.
Do you want to do this professionally or not?
Kara, damn it. Don't try to sweet talk me. Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty? I read your wife's case file. Forgive me for mentioning her, but it was the same kind of suicide.
Sarah, listen to me very carefully. We're in this together, and it's a lot bigger than the chief. Sooner or later, the report will make it to the top brass, and we'll both be fucked. Unless we consider all the circumstances in the report.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I have access, so I analyze, and I put the evidence on the board. Is that clear?
As clear as day.
Okay. I'm sorry for bringing your wife up like that.
Look, let's not fight. Let's connect the dots one by one. If we agree with the conclusions, we move on. We'll agree with
Holy
these sooner or
shit.
later.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner you can write the report.
It's the spirit. I should clear up Sarah's doubts about the murder. First, I have to prove that somebody else was there besides Green. And when Sarah takes the bait, I'll convince her about the rest.
What proves that somebody else was there besides Green? The pocket watch, right?
Wanna guess which one's the best friend?
Nope.
I have to wonder if someone just dropped it here. Or if they threw it back in Green's face.
This is in depth. I wasn't expecting to have to think this hard.
Got something?
Nah, it's nothing.
makes my skin crawl.
You don't want to know what it's doing to mine. This is quite a lead.
But who's doing the beating? The fucking ghost?
Excellent question. It'll be hard to defend the theory about these cables. The moment of the fall is puzzling.
I want to say that someone kicked him, but we don't have enough.
I know. Somebody had to be pretty damn determined to fuck Green's Icarite up this bad.
Somebody. Right. Could have been Green himself. Look, you don't have to try to convince me that Green is behind everything.
Suit yourself.
He could have cut himself, maybe.
Like how? Shaving?
I don't really get what I'm doing, if I'm honest. Because it lets me move this around. Because I think it's coerced, basically, but I can't prove it. But I can't seem to do anything. I can't link these up, so I guess there's something I missed. Yeah, I don't really get what I'm doing here. It's not really been very clear with what the fuck I'm doing, so... Being a detective looks very complicated. Apparently. I don't think they have to play like some weird fucking Tetris puzzle with this shit though, like... I should clear up serious doubts about the murder. What proves that somebody else was there besides Green? This. So that proves it. Okay. Has Green's best friend been at the crime scene? Didn't leave much of a trace if he was. Okay, but then... Do I then break the hypothesis of this? Because I know there was someone else there. But that seems to be the only thing I can do. That's the only thing that seems to... Oh, okay, right, so... got two texts. How to explain Granny's behaviour without bringing in a third party into it? Do we have any evidence that points to one? And that is... Okay. Move this over here. So the commemorative watch tells us that there was someone else there, so we can put that here. Okay. Clerisaurus down. What else proves? Okay. Just keep trying things. Yeah, okay, I'm fucking losing the plot here. I don't really know what I'm doing, and the game's not being very forthcoming with telling me. Okay, so I basically think we're just trying stuff. Okay, that works.
Got it.
We can start somewhere.
I was hoping for more enthusiasm.
Not gonna happen.
Ouch.
Okay, we still have shit, but we can at least ask two questions. First, what's the actual cause of death? Second, who's the culprit and what's his motive?
Are you saying you're getting involved?
I've already changed my mind.
Are you the same with guys?
I won't correct you on everything you just said that was wrong. Besides, I'm looking for more information about the evidence. But seriously, no more jokes. I found some interesting tidbits.
Please share.
Only with friends. But I'll make an exception for you.
Oh my god. There's so much crap. There's so much crap.
We had guests. What do we know about them?
Kovalev is a smuggler and the owner of Icarus. And Salma, as you know, is that famous psychologist and a psychiatrist.
A smuggler and a shrink. Quite a pair of farewell guests. Apparently, he had a heavy foot.
He was just showing off to a girl.
If I had such a fancy car, I wouldn't need a girl for anything. We would have seen a shootout in the reconstruction.
Must have happened before.
Maybe he shot someone? He didn't glow at night by any chance. Because of everything in his blood.
Many drugs are rare, withdrawn, or from government projects. Wait, how do you know if green doesn't glow at night?
I don't want to talk about it. We haven't known each other long enough.
Okay, so then we want, how did he die? Well, we've got this.
Why did he go to so much trouble?
To get past the police reconstructor?
The sequence of events worries me.
explosion. And the fire.
We need more than that.
There's nothing complicated about this.
But what next, James? This is clear, and
I know. Give me a minute.
That is a crime means final death. One is ruined. How could it happen?
We know what's going on. Now we only need the motive and the perpetrator.
yeah, then tea and we'll find Kennedy's killer before an evening snack.
I
Oh jeez, how did you even get through high school?
kinda get it.
Yes, I used to play baseball. You forgot?
Kinda.
And I was fucking great at it.
Right, now I remember.
It's not very informative with how you do this, but effectively what you're supposed to do is, like, when it comes up with one of these, it's sort of giving you a question of, like, who would want him dead and why, and then you examine what you have. And it's like, well, this doesn't give me any, like, personal data, neither does this. This could do, so I can try that. This doesn't tell me anything about who did it. That might. That might. And that might. If that makes sense. But yeah, it looks like we've covered off the cause of death, which is all over here, so we can nudge that out of the way. Now, who would want him dead and why? Picture Green, Kovalev, and Park. Which one? That one tells you about Kovalev.
If that says what I think it says, we're getting somewhere.
This is no proof,
What?
but a very solid hypothesis.
I agree. Let's move on.
James, this is fun, and I'd play 3 more games of solitaire, but it won't prove anything.
What else do you need?
More facts, or it's a waste of effort.
So that one's a red herring, so we're not bothered about that. Clear as mud. Exactly. So weapon-wise, it could be that, this, or this. And this is where it gets a bit dicey. So I think I did it.
We need to talk seriously.
Is this some lame engagement joke?
What? No, it's not like that. I just have something for you.
If it is, however, some stupid joke, I will get fucking mental on you.
There is one more piece of evidence.
Sorry? Why don't I know about it? It's not in the archive.
Because it's not a photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you're joking. I'm begging you.
It turns out I think it is indispensable.
You took physical evidence from the crime scene? They'll put us in jail for this. Oh, shit. I take it back. I'd rather have the engagement ring.
It's beautiful. A vial of strange liquid. Probably poison. This creepy voodoo symbol on it makes it more mysterious. More importantly, the material of the vial might retain fingerprints. What do you think?
Show me. If you have any more stolen evidence up your ass, you better get it out now before you hurt yourself.
Not this time.
Consult your doctor. There's even a term for it. Kleptomania. Symptoms include paying for it someday.
Hi, James. I'm calling unofficially. Not as a boss, but more like, buddy. Okay?
Hmm?
The documents you found at Green's place. You know it wasn't anything significant, right?
I know how this city works. You don't have to explain yourself.
Kara, you're my man. I wish it worked differently, but I just need to be in certain, relationships to keep my finger on the pulse, to react, and so on.
And so on. Sure.
What have you done with them?
I wouldn't take anything from a crime scene.
Really? You couldn't take care of them? I have to do everything myself. And remember, I'm waiting for the report.
Your Herm code?
97-fucking-6.
Around Liberty Island, huh?
None of your business.
Everything was in Sarah's hands now, which was neat, since my own hands were shaking in a delirium I inherited after some punk I've never known.
And one more thing. In the meantime, please send that damn report.
What about evidence analysis?
You got evidence illegally, and you want to put it in an official report?
I'll send it as is. Maybe we'll find something else later. Or we can just pretend none of this ever happened. A complicated and unfortunate accident in which Icarite... Damn it, what am I doing? A specific fraud theory that doesn't quite... Wait. Enough. Numerous clues indicate the involvement of third parties. Suicide or accident is excluded.
Hey, we're back out on the sign.
Nobody sticks their head outside anymore. As if they wanted to believe this ugly world does not really exist. Huddled in their little flats over the few cents they managed to save towards a new body. Never asking themselves whether the survival instinct makes the urban rats happier, or is this only the selfish genes, free riding on the suffering of subsequent generations, other alien forces exploiting their drive towards self-preservation, their desperate struggle to stay alive a little longer, desperate struggle that even Green is eventually lost. These people are probably easier to control, but Green, he was one of the controllers. The person who whacked him was no ordinary citizen either. No way.
James, are you in front of the board?
No, I went out for a breather.
That sample. You were right. It's definitely poison. But that's not all. There was a fragment of a print on it. I managed to reconstruct it and search the database.
So, who does the print belong to?
It's a damn big fish. Slippery, too.
Oh, you gonna make me beg? What's the fucking name?
I don't want to say right now. Somebody on the street might overhear. I sent you everything by snail mail. Let me know as soon as you get it.
I'm having deja vu.
You can tell me about it. I just did this. Now I'm doing it again. To be fair, it's a fucking killer spot to have a smoke break. Didn't sound good.
was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh? We have to get to him. Are you in? Can I count on you?
Look, James, I admit, you were right. This is pretty damning evidence. But Kovalev never leaves Icarus.
Right. And to get in, you'd have to be a big fish. One of the biggest.
Exactly.
I think Icarus is that Zeppelin that keeps him flying around.
Aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to stay at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
Oh dear. Seems like quite a big fucky wucky with Icarus.
James, did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you alright? The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah. We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
Pass up a go- No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late, bye!
Actually, yes.
The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap. Or at least my very neighborhood.
Well, we're already inside.
James, are you hearing this?
Fire department on site. Ambulances in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Sounds like good advice.
Meanwhile, inside.
All you sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowd pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Guess I am.
Who's playing records in the toilet? Look, don't worry about it, detective. It's just a little bit of fire. It's dystopic as fuck, isn't it? It's great, but holy shit.
It seems they didn't wait for the gravity to do the killing. Swell. I prefer to interrogate corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. Bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like. I bet the contents of this bar cost more than the place itself. And that's all that's left of the bar. Guess I was late for the ride.
Yeah, too bad you missed your chance to die screaming in a fire.
You know the feeling when you're not even aware something exists, so you don't need it, but as soon as you see it,
Pouring from a bottle is such a hard job.
depends how much you drink. How about this one?
And that's not him either. Kovalev is fatter.
Back with expired apple juice. It's not turned into cider, sadly. Can get it back in the distillery.
At least it sheds some light on the matter.
Take these pictures.
A lot of points of interest around here. Holy shit.
Recognize it?
Doesn't match the one on file. Keep looking.
Drenched in his own blood.
This isn't Kovalev.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure.
Gotta go back round there.
Load of shit. Loss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. Just talking about the booze.
What am I looking for here? So it's a massive area.
Inside. The content should survive. Shit, do you recognize this?
Same as Green.
Wonder what's inside.
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the lock. Data. Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, if Kovalev finds out,
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
Soon be
Hey,
playing Baldur's
Paul
Gate with
also
getting your
left
ass
it alone.
escaped.
I'm
Which bit of the
fucking
game are you at?
Fine. Let's get to work. There's blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp.
Why does he hate the UV lamp so much? He always sounds so upset every time he has to use it.
Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Except there's a few Bloody Marys. Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Reed's is flammable.
Kovalev started walking from this spot, bleeding like a faucet.
Oh, you're at Grimforge. Going for no using the big hammer. It isn't too bad depending on your party makeup. You can basically just keep aggroing him with shitty summons and then like reducing his resistances.
Someone shot him?
Only a lunatic would shoot a bartender. We're an endangered species. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Hey, bud. I'm alright. I'm doing some detective work right now.
The trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier.
Nice, enjoying. Thank you very much. How's yourself doing, bud? How are you getting on?
The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect. He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character.
Fuck's sake. Even in the future, they use the 1911.
The caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself.
Whoops.
You check the DNA.
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basmond.
Who the fuck is Edmund Christo Basman?
Employed by Phalanx, an elite private security company founded by someone called Miller.
If I were this guy, I'd look for another job. He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev.
Now, what are you saying then, fella, other than spilling your brain pizza all over the back of the room?
Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question. Something provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim. Straight in the Icarite. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basmond.
hell of a fucking name, though.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
True. To a guy like that, cost of a new body is no worse than paying a parking fine.
So dystopic. I love it.
Runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demer?
Fucking Demer. Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries. He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
We found the same substance on Kovalev. What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so. Center of the blast was in this lounge.
It's so involved. It's a lot of people getting yeeted. God damn.
Check on Park's friends.
What was? Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Is that his pocket square?
Scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But, yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar? Identical?
Uh-huh. But, it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence?
No, not yet.
You know that was coming.
Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that.
Well, yeah, that's the owner. That's his hustle, right?
Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government. some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Looks like
Apparently.
the law lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that.
Lower the cutoff to 18. God damn.
Roy was planning the games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. You know, sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Motherfuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right.
Now, what about this guy?
What do you think?
A special, skewered asshole. Get it?
Get what?
He was impaled.
So another 1911.
Against that much force? I didn't stand a chance.
224 mile an hour steel rod to the spine. God damn, dude.
These shards came from someplace else. Yours must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something on his neck.
Dog tag?
Check it out for me, would you?
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. Gunshot wounds. Okay. No ambient less.
Everyone trying to kill this bartender.
Came from this side. Bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks, detective.
I want to know why he's got such a bug up his ass about using UV lights. I don't get it.
What do you make of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug. The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. Must have come from there. Got hit in the air. Had a hard landing. Tough guy. He kept his cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from.
Oh, well then.
The whole couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. I'll identify him later.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Or maybe somebody's initials. Damaged.
I mean, so's he, to be fair.
Nailed him right through the head. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories. The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead. Turned the lounges into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
Yeah, where'd the other one go there? So there were two sets of lines, right? One was over there and the other was... Wait, did his fucking friend shoot him? Pinged off there. Smashed him in the head. Yeah.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed. Managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his
Gone.
ignorant.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
Do my best, man.
Okay, let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body.
You've never been tempted to...
No, put it down!
Yeah, just asking.
Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
Hey, I remember that agent. From Rachel's case.
James,
No, listen. If he's the guy hired to do the dirty work with Rachel, and he was up to no good here, too.
we really don't have time for this.
Right, okay. I'll haul ass. I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
Trying to move around here is a fucking pain in the ass. If only I had a jump button.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Why did he shoot his own people?
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Turned against his own.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself. He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets. Finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got. In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say. Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
I was right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
We've got a lead. The trail leads to this guy. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife. It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
His Icarite's cut. I'll check the blood.
Plenty of it, goddamn.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training, years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun. The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. He dropped something.
A pipe bomb.
Something new.
Yup.
You think he blew himself up?
Nah, I doubt it. How much did he have?
Enough to down an airship, maybe?
We're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
He really didn't like this job.
Looks like a pretty decent bar before it got blown up.
Why didn't he blow himself up sooner?
Good question. Here, you got hit again. Kovalev got shot a few times, but he kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that. The safe should work again. Is it a real scotch?
You crazy? Go!
The universe has presented us with a gift. Gotta respect the universe. It's a card. There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Wait, there's something else there.
There's no time.
See this? Green wrote to Kovalev.
I see. Now, do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right. I can think of better ways to spend the evening. Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish? What the fuck? Sarah, are you there?
Who would have thought that the fly that was buzzing over Green's corpse would get stuck on Icarus? Can't find a window to fly out of.
I have a feeling someone else was behind this. Thanks for confirming.
I wouldn't pat myself on the back just yet. Instead of this, buzz yourself around the Ripus corpse. The one you missed.
How did you hack this line?
Focus on the corpse that Kovalev wanted to reach.
Time could be the net the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast. Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for bigwigs like him. Unfortunately.
He died from the explosion. Why was Kovalev so determined to kill this guy?
He almost got away, didn't he? Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute. George Boyle, CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarite.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
corpse. It's cold. The guy no longer feels anything.
Shoot him through his Icarite. He'll suffer in his new body. And more importantly, he won't introduce more body taxes so soon. It will take months, maybe years.
Compelling argument, to be
before
honest.
he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
Oh. Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we pop him?
You deserved it, motherfucker.
Good. Very good. Good boy.
What? What have I done?
Ah, James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out.
Shit.
James, you have to get out of there. Open the damn door! Icarus is about to go down!
Almost.
So I actually wouldn't have shot him.
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Because I have a feeling that that is probably one of the only people that can testify and give evidence on the contrary. And whoever Mr. Stranger is basically planting ideas in your head to, you know, help him clean the evidence up. It's why the chief got pissed off about me not burning the random files that were on the desk. It's why that guy's pissed off that that one was still alive. Well, not alive, but you get the point. But we'll see.
Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything. Especially not from you. Because you weren't fucking there.
I got some evidence. Ties to Green. Rock solid.
Fuck. First you send me that bullshit report, and now you got evidence. You listen to me right now. You weren't there. Understand? And we're not talking now either. In fact, I haven't spoken to you since the accident. Got it?
Chief.
Nope. That's it. I'm pulling you off this case. Steiner out.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case?
I'm inclined to say this, but your character can't let it go, which is the character's fault. But the chief is scared of something. I'm not convinced it's just straight up bribery. I think it's a threat.
Steiner's just trying to cover his own ass. Hide behind regulations, minimize damage, not solve the case. I thought he had bigger balls. Fuck. Learn something new every day, I guess. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is.
One of these two. Self-proclaimed judge, I think.
Nothing but a delusional little fuck. One Wants to be judge, jury, and executioner all by his lonesome. Buries the needle on crazy. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away. Shut it down. For one simple reason.
I think that one, right? Because the character doesn't seem to give a shit about orders so much. It's definitely not gone cold, so...
As much as I like the idea of throwing myself into the city's abyss, if I do that, I'll drag other people down with me. And Sarah doesn't deserve that. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat.
I think the thing that's chasing him is guilt, I think. I don't think he's fully losing control. So it's one of these, I think this.
Something's chasing me and there's nowhere to hide, and no matter how fast I go, it's always faster. And I can hear it right behind me.
That's your demon, buddy. We all got him. That's how you keep him in fucking line, that's what matters.
Oh, fuck. This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it. Old Zed. Man's a classic. True professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from. The opera. Take away the singing and the shitter break in the middle, and all you got left is your average daytime soap. Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless. Oh, fucking disgusting. At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers. One of the most expensive restaurants in the city, and the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful.
Now looks like everything I can examine, I think. Back to the car we go. I'm digging this game though. It's a little slow paced. I don't mind that, but I'm aware it might be a bit of a slow one and a bit of a quiet one as far as streaming goes. But like, I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying it a lot. I really like the world. It's gorgeous. Again, it's that dystopian itch in my brain.
All this risk for a fucking piece of plastic. Can't even tell what it's for.
There's some sort of key card, right?
check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later.
Increasing by 2% each year. Yeesh.
Fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case.
Cute little Cerberus. Possible final death of Edward Green. Not a single case of unsuccessful icoroid transplantation has happened in over 100 years. So what could be the cause? Shocking conclusions. President, despite previously made promises, did not vote to veto the bill set to reduce the free body subscription cut-off to the age of 20. It was the most difficult decision on my political career, but as president, it was my responsibility to shoulder this burden. To you citizens, I promise one thing. Yada yada yada. Okay. The politician full of shit. Who could have guessed? Who could have possibly seen that coming?
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
I'm going to take the moonshine because we've already had the moonshine and we know that's fine. The scotch, well, we don't know about the scotch, do we? So best the devil you know, right?
A lousy bottle for a lousy evening.
Can I just not drink though? Or do I have to pick? It looks like I have to pick. So I'm gonna go for that one.
Yep. Tastes just like it smells.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it, and these fucks want to take away what little chance they have. How can they?
Everyone has their own motive. Maybe the budget's collapsing or something.
Pile of shit, not a budget. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Steady on there, detective.
Maybe we cross every boundary if we live long enough. Everybody makes a bad choice sooner or later. Kind of leads to another, and then another. Nobody stays on the straight and narrow forever.
It's bullshit. You don't believe that. Otherwise, the world is meaningless.
Well, eternal life sounds beautiful too, until you realize you'll be busting ass for minimum wage until the end times, right?
You seriously think people are
fucking
fundamentally
exactly.
evil?
All I know is there are too many temptations in our way. And if we live long enough, we trip on one.
This isn't just nihilism. It's doom gibberish. But hey, you're entitled to your opinion, whatever it might be. James, can I ask you something personal?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now, can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec.
See, I don't believe in either of this. Like, depressingly, I don't think there's an afterlife. I think that's it. You get one go of it. It's just how biology works, right? Got a blood pumping machine in your chest beating away, and one day it stops. That's it. So I don't think the technology answer is going to be like that, though. Whereas we're in the detective's shoes here, so I'm going to answer what I think he would say, which is the afterlife thing. Even though I don't. Just putting that out there.
Sure I do. Rachel believed it too.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. I thought maybe I'd meet Rachel in a better world.
It's a beautiful vision. I hope it's true.
Damn it.
Because that's the thing, I would rather burn bright for half as long.
James, what's going on?
Like, living forever is a curse. Like, straight up it is a curse.
Charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
Yes. A whole list of shitty side effects. Those damn shivers. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay, got it. You were the one who took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my 4th body. I can handle it. What are the weirdest synchro issues you've heard of?
I only know cases from police files, and they're not very amusing.
I heard about a guy whose senses swapped places. Extreme synesthesia. He heard colors, tasted sounds, and reacted to smells like he could physically touch them.
I know what synesthesia is.
He was doing fine until he died in a garbage truck accident one morning.
Whoa, did it hit him?
No, he was standing next to it. The smells killed him.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Well, apparently we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. It's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Attention! Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
This? Vitamins, officer.
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
I'm resting after I fucked up half the city with a train. 2 weeks ago? Maybe you heard about it.
I have his data. James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
Holy shit. It really is that psycho from the train.
One last time. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Just picking up some extra cash on sick leave. Ventilator cleaning. Smells fucking horrible. Pays decent.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
Good question. Shit heap was already like this when I picked it up at the workshop. Got it from Zed. You guys know him? Old bastard gave me a voucher for a car wash. Good luck finding one open at this hour.
Shit! Bolo for a 99 Bluebird! Hands in the air! Don't move! Tow the car right now!
Scan the fucker. Hey! Do not move! Hands where we can see them!
Did you get rid of the evidence from Icarus?
No.
Fuck! They're gonna take us both in!
Okay. I'll spill. Yes, I was on the Icarus, but they threw me off the case. Chief Steiner himself gave the...
James, you stupid cunt! Will you just shut the fuck up? You're making it worse!
We're placing you under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Attention all nearby units. Burglary in process at the jewelers. Corner of 11th and 58, or 117. Repeat, all nearby units. Staff, repeat. Burglary in progress. Corner of 11th and 58, or 117.
Ah, fuck this guy. Let's go.
Almost got us.
Did it work? Did they take the bait?
Wait. Did you call in a fake burglary?
Uh-huh. It was all I could think of.
Well. I'm impressed. Thanks for saving my ass. One thing, though. Cunt? Seriously?
I panicked!
I mean, she's right, though. She's right.
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Seriously? Shit. I owe you an apology. Didn't look at my watch.
James, I know you have your demons. I've read your file, but
Called it.
you've got to
called it.
learn to control them.
Fucking knew it was going that way.
vodka away and rest. It will help.
Rest doesn't work for me. Besides, it's a title, not a saying.
What?
Sleep of Reason produces monsters. It's the title of an old drawing. I saw the hologram. The guy falls asleep with his head on the desk. There are boogeymen and bats swirling around him, like a coming for him. You can almost hear the flutter of their wings. It was, Goya, I think?
Suddenly you know art.
I'm such a Renaissance man. I have many talents.
Then haul your talented ass off to bed before you get in trouble. Over and out.
Wow. Interesting. Me having drunken dreams. Oh dear.
Rachel!
If that isn't an allegory, I don't know what is. It's basically him being tethered into new bodies in the same old life when all he wants to do is let go and be with his wife. It's the whole thing about living forever being a curse, right? It's exactly what that shit is.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
Maybe you shouldn't watch it a bit depressed. I don't know. Like, honestly, like, it's weird, but
I shouldn't be driving like this.
I feel like it helps provide context, right? Like, when you can sort of examine it from different angles, you know better with how to deal with it, right? Or at least it gives you some ideas, it gets you thinking.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you've lied to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
So I'm going to get into the apartment, and then we're going to go and raid someone.
Not good.
Welcome home. James, Kara, I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck.
So, I'm going to leave it there. We are going to see who we can go and raid. But I am very much liking this game. I really like this game a lot. Let's see who we can go and get, shall we? But no, it's very heavy subject matter. Don't get me wrong, it is very fucking heavy. And honestly, a lot of my favourite games kind of are. A lot of my favourite like movies and stuff are as well. Like, basically, a lot of the stuff I'm interested in is quite dystopic and kind of dark. But I'm very much enjoying this. I hope y'all are enjoying it as well. I'm aware it's a little bit slower. I'm not providing as much in the way of dialogue, but that is partly because I don't want to get in the way of the story. It's very cool. I agree. It's very fucking cool. So I'm going to be playing this again next Wednesday. Tomorrow we will likely be playing more TF2 unless I decide to randomly play some other sort of shooty game, which I've been known to do from time to time. For the time being, shall we see who we can go and raid? What about? Let's see who we can go and get. Preferably similar or the smaller size. It doesn't matter whether they're playing this game or not. I don't really care about that. Let's go and raid. Shall we go and raid Betonia? Why not? Let's go raid Betonia. We're gonna go do that. So we're gonna go raid them. I will probably be hanging around after stream for a bit because I'm still not working tomorrow. Happy days. And I also don't have to be up for anything, and I already went to the pharmacy and got all the stuff that I need. So literally tomorrow is just the chill day. Yes. Brilliant. But yeah, anyway, you'll be good. Go give Betonia some love. They're currently playing TF2, so it might be a bit of like tonal whiplash. But yeah, you'll take it easy. Be good, play nice, and I will see you tomorrow for some more streaming related nonsense. I will catch you then. Bye bye.